Investigators tell us this man stabbed his ex-wife to death just feet away from deputies and then confessed to the crime while holding his two young children in his arms. It is a breaking story that we have been all over since 10 News at 5 o'clock. Good evening. I'm Kimberly Hunt.
And I'm Steve Atkinson. That violent crime unfolded in the parking lot of the Imperial Beach Sheriff's Office. 10 News reporter Preston Phillips is live in Imperial Beach with what we've learned about the possible motive. Preston.
And Steve and Kim, still a very active homicide investigation out here this evening. Sources tell 10 News the man who killed his ex-wife in that parking lot, stabbing her to death with a knife multiple times, is Marvin Duncan. Now, according to court documents obtained by 10 News, the two divorced back in September. And we've also found 6 other court documents related to domestic issues. Police say, or Sheriff's Department says, after he killed his wife, he turned himself in the front office.
Sheriff's Office.
10 News cameras were rolling Wednesday night as a homicide detective and 2 sheriff's deputies pulled up to Marvin Duncan's Valencia Park home. Neighbor and friend Cesar Gonzalez was shocked when we told him Duncan had turned himself in a few hours earlier for stabbing his ex-wife to death.
To be honest, it's pretty shocked, because he was so like a family person.
From Sky 10, you can see a blurred image of a body believed to be that of Duncan's ex-wife, Rocio, laying lifeless on the ground next to his white Nissan pickup truck in the parking lot of the Imperial Beach Sheriff's substation. Detectives say when Duncan turned himself in, he had their 2 toddlers in his arms.
He just said it rather matter-of-factly that he had just killed his wife. He complied with the deputy's commands and orders, put the children down. He had a knife in his waistband. Without even being asked or told to, he took the knife out and dropped it on the ground.
Gonzalez tells 10 News Duncan was former U.S. Navy and currently worked at the NASCO shipyard where he'd been employed for the past 30 years. He described Duncan as a family man.
Pretty much he was talking about, the kids most of the time, because he wanted to have the kids. He always wanted to have the kids.
And those kids are now with Child Protective Services, detectives say, until family can take responsibility for them. Sheriff's detectives, meantime, are not sure if they witnessed him kill their mother. Of course, stay with 10 News. We'll have further developments on 10 News starting tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. We're reporting live tonight from Imperial Beach. Preston Phillips, 10 News.